Hi, my name is Jonah Volpe, and the organization that I have created is called Kickers United. Kickers United is a nonprofit travel soccer organization. As a former travel soccer player myself, I know that travel soccer can be very expensive for anyone. As an organization, we want to ensure that every kid gets to play travel soccer in their life. We will have kids from the ages of 5 to 18, boys and girls, throughout our organization. We as an organization know that you have to have some type of management style. The type of management style we're going to have is the human resources approach, which is a view of the organization that emphasizes the importance of human needs in the workplace. We'll do that by allowing all of our coaches from the U5 to the U18 teams to allow them to talk about ideas and thoughts they may have and things that we may need to incorporate, along with allowing our players to have a voice. As a former travel soccer player, sometimes your voice isn't always heard in the big crowd. We want to ensure that your kids' voices will be heard. With that, we know you have to have some type of culture, in which at Kickers United, we're going to have the culture, which is by Peters and Watermans, which they call it excellent culture, which involves employees and organizational experts that then identify themes that characterize the cultures of these organizations. The themes emphasize the importance of these people, which can include close relationships with the customer and productivity through people. In which we're going to do that by building close relationships with our players and the players' parents, because building relationships in organizations is top of our priority. Along with that, we know we have to adapt some type of leadership style, in which we're going to adapt the communication and leadership style, which is communication is the leadership process and can be understood in several different ways. It is important to consider what is said in the content of communication, in which we chose this for a couple of reasons. We want to make sure that our coaches and volunteers talk to our players thoroughly so that they understand what is being asked of them. And we know that kids are going to be kids and there's going to be altercations sometimes. And we want our kids to be able to have clear conversations with us about what happened so we can resolve that. Along with, we have to have some type of decision-making strategy. With that, we will be using the optimizing model, which means decision makers are attempting to find the best solution to the organizational problem. With that, if we hear complaints about a coach not coaching our players well or being a little weird, then we're going to simply just release them from their duties. Along with, if a player is causing a lot of drama or just not doing what they're asked, we'll just release them as well. Lastly, we know as an organization there's always going to be some type of conflict and you have to find a way to deal with it, especially in the sports part of the organization. With that, we will manage conflict by using the interpersonal conflict, which is a conflict that occurs due to involved individuals and compatible goals regarding task-related issues or relational issues. We'll use this by saying, say a player complains about playing time. We will talk to that player individually and tell them things that they may need to work on in practice to earn more playing time on the field. Along with, if a parent comes up to one of our coaches and is complaining that their son or daughter isn't getting enough playing time, we will simply tell the parent, hey, we'll talk to your kid, but this is something between the coach and the player, not you. And if the parent can't respect that, then we'll be happy to release them. We're doing this because we want our kids to own a little responsibility and to allow them to come up with their own solutions to the problem to allow playing time. And with that, that is Kickers United.